everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Tuesday. That's Tuesday, 2/22/22. And that is a palindrome, folks. And we'll tell you what a palindrome is in just a second. But first, let's tell you what meetings we have going on today. We have at 9:30 this morning, we have the GRF Media and Communications Committee meeting. That will be virtual. And then we have at 1:30 this afternoon, the United Finance Committee meeting. And that will be in the boardroom as well as virtual. Now, to follow along at both these meetings, you can go to lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings. Now, on our show today, we have Steve Hormuth, who is here on behalf of VMS Financial Services. And he's going to tell us all about himself and what he does for VMS. And then we bring you the Hogue Classic, and that is a golf tournament that's coming up next weekend and will benefit Hogue Sports. And we'll tell you about that in just a bit. All right, let's go ahead and tell you we'll look at the weather, and then we'll tell you what a palindrome is. So let's take a look at our weather. Our weather is looking a little bit cloudy right now, and we are going to expect some sprinkles throughout the day, and we might just get some tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and change that for you and keep you posted tomorrow on what's happening. Today, 58-50, 56-44. Then it gets sunnier throughout for our weekend. 61-41, 66-43, and then warming up nicely on Saturday, 72-47. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:27, and our sunset will be at 5:42. Rita, thank you for sending in this beautiful shot of Yosemite, and there's a couple little waterfalls there that you can see, so thank you for sending that in. Of course, if you have something that you would like to share with the community, and of course, make sure it is your own and it is an original photo, and send that in to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, what is a palindrome? Take a look. A palindrome refers to a sequence of numbers, words, and phrases which can be read the same way forwards and backwards. So, of course, today we have 2/22/22, and you can mix up those numbers any way you wish. All right, when we come back, we will have Steve Hormuth, so stick around.
I'm Jerry Slusowitz, founder of Pacific Financial Planners. Did you know that one simple mistake can derail your retirement plan? By not making the shift to income-based investing, you could be setting up your retirement plan to fail. If you're at or near retirement age, time is not on your side. One major stock market correction could wipe out your life savings. Visit safeincometoday.com to make the switch. Create retirement income you can count on.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Steve Hormuth here, who's here on behalf of our financial services. Well, Steve, welcome. Very nice to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
All right. Well, very interesting. We were just kind of talking a little bit before we went on. And you've had some international travel. I asked you if you had a finance degree, so you've got one in accounting. So why don't we just go ahead and start with where you're from and why you're here?
Sure. So born and raised in California. So I've been with VMS for going on 5 years come May.
Okay.
But yeah, a little bit of my background. So I graduated from San Diego State a number of years ago.
Did you now?
So local. And then quickly after that, I joined a public accounting firm. So I was with Deloitte & Touche for a number of years.
All right.
So I started off as an auditor. So I was there for about 3.5 years. And that's where I started my accounting career.
Okay.
Learned a tremendous amount from Deloitte & Touche as an auditor, learning how financials work, how businesses work. But after a number of years, realized that, so as an auditor, you're not necessarily an adversary, but you have an awkward relationship with the people who you're working with, right?
Right.
So I left there and I joined Pricewaterhouse, which is one of the other big CPA firms, as an internal auditor / consultant.
Okay.
So my focus there was on process improvement.
Okay.
So I spent a number of years there as well, and had a blast working there. And it was much more along the lines of what I wanted in terms of helping companies be more efficient, improve their processes, and yeah, it was just a lot better relationship.
Okay.
And then after I left there, I went to work in private industry. And I worked my way up from an accounting manager to controller in a couple different companies.
Okay.
But likewise, in addition to just running their finance departments, I also helped out with in process improvement as well.
Okay. But you've been here now. This is a different position for you. Where were you? What were you doing before?
Correct. So again, in May of 2019 or 2018, I started here as the controller. So focusing on the finances, your typical processes, including payroll, accounts receivable, accounts payable. And then in late last year, there was a little bit of reorganization. So our previous CFO left.
Okay.
So I took over as interim financial services director.
Okay.
Did that for about 5 months, and then we had another opportunity where my colleague Jose Campos stepped in, and he was the interim financial services director.
Okay.
And then a couple months ago, they went ahead and I was given the privilege to take over the job permanently.
Okay.
So I am the new director of financial services.
And what will that encompass?
Thank you. So it's running all the departments within financial services, obviously. So it includes your typical accounting functions, purchasing, the warehouse. But in addition to that, we have a lot of process improvements that we are scheduled for the rest of the year.
Okay.
So given my background, I'm going to be bringing forward a lot of our internal audits. So going forward, we have several scheduled for the first quarter. That'll be wrapping up in March.
Okay.
And then proceeding all the way through the rest of the year.
Okay.
But in addition to the typical financial services audits that we'll be conducting, we're also going to be doing some operational improvements throughout the rest of the company. So
Right.
for instance, we're working on one in manor alterations. The next one will probably likely be damage restoration as well as recreation. So
Okay.
we'll just be working with the various departments through the rest of the year and tweaking businesses, kind of adding transparency wherever we can. And of course, if there is some efficiencies that we can, if a process involves 12 steps and I can help bring it down to 10,
Okay.
right? Save
Okay.
some time, save some money.
So how do you interact with the different mutuals that we have?
So from a finance perspective, we currently give a presentation with the 3 different corporations on a monthly basis. Or at least with GRF, we meet every 2 months, and that is on the 3rd Wednesday of the month.
Okay.
And then for United and 3rd, so for United specifically, we meet on the 4th Tuesday of the month, and then 3rd is the following week.
Okay. So you would be in on each of those meetings, is that correct?
Correct. So I'm the
Okay.
staff officer on those meetings, and I'm typically the one who will lead off for the financials. So because Jose and I have gone through that past, say, 10 months of switching back and forth, so we're kind of giving ourselves an opportunity to present. So you'll see Jose a lot on camera. So when you're going to the financial presentations, He did a great job during his tenure as financial services manager, so there's no
Okay.
reason to take that away and keep
But then
giving
you
him those
also,
opportunities.
but then you also work with the directors of each mutual, right? So, for instance, Third, we used to have them come on,
Gotcha.
and that would be a finance report. But as of now, what we do is we have the actual president come on, or they have a person that they have chosen to come on. So if we don't have each of those come on, would you be the person that might come on every maybe quarter and kind of give us an overview?
Happily. So it hasn't been discussed as of yet, but if that's something that
I have
we're
elected
interested in
you
doing.
now.
If there was interest, absolutely, I would have no problem doing so.
Okay, I think that would be good because then we would kind of understand from a high level,
Sure.
where you can just give us an overview of, like you just said, restoration and damage. That might be something of interest to all of us.
Yeah,
so I think that
100%.
would be great. Now, of course, you mentioned many of these meetings, so they can go on the Laguna Woods Village website to find out about those, right?
Correct, absolutely. So they're welcome to come in person to the open session component of the meetings. So right now it's virtual, so it'd actually be very easy to log on via Zoom in order to access the meetings. But once we become back in person, they're welcome to join the meetings in the community center.
Okay.
And come through, ask questions, whatever they'd like to do. So, and we'll be happy to answer as best we can.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations on your new
Thank you very
position.
much.
And go Aztecs.
Yes, go ahead, Stace. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And if you want more information about any of the meetings that Steve has mentioned, you can go to lagunawoodsvillage.com and you can find out all about the meetings. We'll be right back.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From our delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials, at 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio, or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Paul Foligno here, who's here on behalf of the Hogue Classic. Well, Paul, thank you for joining us. How are you today?
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to represent the Hogue Classic team for this morning's interview.
You're welcome. Well, it's been a couple of years. We haven't had the tournament. Tell me, why it's super exciting to have it now.
Well, after a couple very challenging years in the Orange County community, we're just eager to put this tournament back on after 2 years. The tournament takes place on March 2nd through the 6th at the Newport Beach Country Club. Once again, we have an exciting crew coming this year, a field, etc., led by Ernie Els is returning to defend his championship, etc. So
of course.
that's always exciting. And we have, to name a few, bear with me, Fred Couples is joining us again, KJ Choi, Mike Weir, and Jim Furyk for the very first time.
Wow.
And for those of you that, in the audience that follow the pro circuit, Jim Furyk is recognized as one of the top 10 golfers of all time. So we're excited to have him out for the very first time.
That is great. And, you have some sponsors that are previous sponsors and new sponsors as well.
Well, Hogue Classic is the title sponsor again this year, etc. And we have Konica Minolta and City National Bank as our presenting sponsors. And we're so blessed because we wouldn't be able to put this tournament on without their support and encouragement. So I want to thank them personally on TV today and let them know how much we appreciate that.
Now, Paul, you're a behind-the-scenes guy, is the way that I have been presented your title. Tell me some things that are, it's difficult to put together such a large tournament. What are some things that you really see from behind the scenes?
Well, from behind the scenes, I think one of the most important things that we're involved in is obviously the field. And to motivate the field to always enhance itself and increase, like getting Jim Furyk here for the very first time.
Yeah.
We have, this year a $2 million purse, which is attracting a lot of people to come out west over and above the Super Bowl
yes.
to get involved and play in the tournament. And when we get a $2 million purse for the first time, one of the highest levels, it just puts us right up there with some of the major other senior tour events and some of the regular PGA Tour events as well. So behind the scenes, we're worked very hard to get that purse in place, et cetera,
Yes.
behind the scenes to motivate players to come out and join us.
Exactly, exactly. Now, one of the impressive things about Hogue Classic is, the charity and your relationship with Hogue Hospital. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, it's a great relationship, and Hogue has been involved in this for almost 25 years now, and Hogue is really one of the premier health organizations throughout Southern California, if not all of California. And this year, they get a percentage of the proceeds as well that we put back into various programs. And this year, some of those proceeds go to the Mary and Dick Allen Diabetes Center, et cetera. And it's a great event, organization. And that organization provides services to diabetes patients that can't afford to get the medical attention they get. So one more way of putting back into the community, through Hogue Hospital.
Right, right. And then also you donate to military charities as well.
One of my favorites. Yes, we have Military Appreciation Day, which is on the 6th of March, and it's been a great focal point for the organization since 2015. It's sponsored by CoreLogic, where I was previously chairman of the board of CoreLogic, and great relationship there. And on Military Appreciation Day, we provide active duty, military reserve, National Guards, military retirees, veterans, free admission to the event on that Saturday.
Right.
And we also have something I'm very proud of. That's every year we honor 8 honorees, military veterans that we invite out to join our Norman G. Airways Military Wall of Honor, and that's very special to me. It's hard to believe, but you can do the math. But a number of veterans still were able to get out from World War II. You can do the math. They're in their late 90s, some in their early 100s. Only a handful of them still alive on this planet, bless their hearts. We get some of those, 1 or 2 each year to come out. And I get goosebumps when I shake their hands, et cetera. A lot of people don't know that I have a bit of a military family background. My my grandfather was in World War I. My dad and stepdad were served in World War II, one in the Navy, one in the Army. My cousin was an Air Force, Navy Air Force pilot in the Korean War, and my 2 brothers served in Vietnam. So I'm not a veteran, but I understand the sacrifices they provide. So we're blessed to get them out every year and go through that. Honoring them as well.
It is definitely a moving day, and I have been out there on that day, and you're right, it does give you goosebumps for sure. Now, there's a scholarship program that you have through Kingston Technology.
Yeah, actually we're blessed to have Kingston Technology and the Hogue Hospital Foundation participants in this. But every year we have scholarship funds. We get a lot of new employees to Hogue Hospital that are just coming off the college campus. I mean, just coming and starting their careers in this field. And we have a scholarship program that allows them to enhance their advanced degrees, enhance their advanced skills, et cetera, through a scholarship program for those new employees. And we're blessed to have Kingston Technology along with Hogue Foundation this year providing $70,000 for that scholarship program. Once again, giving back to the community, because these young new employees of hospital are not privileged in any fashion. They've worked hard to get to the degrees, and we want to help them enhance their skills and education.
Let's talk a little bit about the tournament itself. It runs it actually starts on Wednesday, which is the 2nd. Is that correct, or the 3rd?
Yeah, that's the Pro-Am. Yeah,
Right.
Starts on the 2nd, goes through goes through the 6, and the second and third is the Pro-Am tournament.
Okay.
You know, very proud of the Pro-Am. It gives the pros a chance to come out onto the field,
Yeah.
you know, renew their feel for the course, etc. In a very casual environment.
Right.
Pro-Am is just that, very casual. People that come through the gate that day get to go out and walk the course with them. You know, oftentimes the pros will mingle with them as well. And they're just getting prepped up for what's ahead of them, and that's the tournament itself. And trust me, on Friday, it becomes all business for them, trying to get their portion of the $2 million, gate, essentially.
Right, and tickets are available for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and each day has something unique for it. And of course, we do have tickets. We're going to give away 2 tickets to the tournament that's going to be happening. So if you are the first person to email us at Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com, you will get 2 free tickets to either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Well, Paul, thank you.
I'll be glad to see him out there.
I know, and we appreciate you coming in and telling us all about the tournament. Thank you so much, and good luck to everyone.
Well, thank you very much.
All right. And if you want more information about the Hogue Classic, you can go to hogueclassic.com. We'll be right back.
This March, the Hogue Classic returns to Newport Beach Country Club. Don't miss the action as Ernie Els, Jim Furyk, Fred Couples, David Duval, and many more tee it up at Orange County's only PGA Tour event. From tee to green, capture every moment, on course and up close. See you at the beach.
I'm so happy to recommend Dr. Fairman. I've been going to her for 9 years. She's done implants, crowns, bridges, root canals, and I've been happy with everything that she's done. The staff is so friendly and pleasant, kind, and gentle. I would recommend her to anyone.
We are now fully open for all your dental needs and invite you to come in and experience the brilliant smile difference.
We are close to Gate 6 near Snooty Fox Restaurant behind Coco's.
Welcome back. We have a couple of announcements for you. The special corporate meeting that was live a couple weeks ago will be replayed today at 6 p.m. and also this Thursday at 1:30. So you can go ahead and catch those right here on Village Television. And also there is a financial forum that is being put on by Pacific Financial Planners, and it's going to talk all about where to put your income for safekeeping. That'll be in Clubhouse 5, Room 1, and that'll be today from 3 to 5 p.m. There is no RSVP needed, and it is free to attend. However, if you want more information, you can call 949-219-0692. Now, there is a preparedness forum that's also happening that you can participate, and here it's called the Preparedness for Older Adults Virtual Training, and is put on by the American Red Cross. That will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. If you would like the Zoom link, you need to send an email to disasterprep@vmsinc.org to get the meeting link and reserve your spot. So that was something that might be super important going forward. All right, the Theater Guild is having a kind of a murder mystery, cafe murder they call it. It's going to be from 10 to 3. And that's on the 23rd, so that's tomorrow in Clubhouse 5, Room 2. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be something that you'll enjoy. And you can find more information through Barbara Powell at s2do@comline.com. gmail.com. So that looks like a lot of fun. And then the Comedy Club is having a event, and there will be 2 live comedians, stand-up comedians, and that'll be at 7 p.m. at Clubhouse 5, and that's on the 24th, and should be a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and tell you about our weather. It's looking cloudy today, and it's going to be cloudy tomorrow, and we're going to have sprinkles throughout the day and potentially into tomorrow as well. 58-50 today, 56-44, 61-41, 66-43, and 72-47 for Saturday. And also wanted to remind you that if you would like to go to the Hogue Classic that's coming up starting next week, we do have 2 free tickets that you will be able to choose either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And that's going to be on the grounds. And like I mentioned, you can choose for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Please email us and be the first person to email us at Laguna Woods Village TV@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. We'll be back again here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.
Welcome to Harvard Eye Associates. We're focused on your eye care at all 3 of our Orange County locations.
Our new location in Laguna Hills, Orange, and San Clemente.
Each facility features the latest in advanced technology and diagnostic equipment.
And a trusted collection of doctors that care about your vision and your quality of life.
We deliver what matters to you
and your family. Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.
There's service where it costs $150 or more just to evaluate what the light on the dash is. You get charged whether something is wrong or not. And then there's South County Lexus service. Here you'll receive a complimentary 161-point inspection regardless if you have a light on. Whether you decide to get service or not, it's on us. No gimmicks, no hassles. It's simple to schedule an appointment over the phone or online at southcountylexus.com. South County Lexus service. Experience amazing.